can't be a Bakersfield Christmas Parade without Santa Claus, so we are happy to report that the magical man in red and his better half are ready and willing to fulfill their obligations once again. 17 News investigative reporter Robert Price has the inside story.
Santa and Mrs. Claus are always the stars of the Bakersfield Christmas Parade. They really want you to come out this year, even more so than they usually want you to come out, and for a good reason. After last year's incident involving a drunk driver, security around and within the perimeter of the parade route has been considerably tightened. We saw some of that in action at last month's Veterans Day parade. The jolly old man in the red suit has more confidence in local parade planners and first responders than even his own elves, and they've been working together in relative harmony for 1,700 years.
We don't want the problems that happened at the parade last year to be a problem, and we just want to give a shout out to the Bakersfield Police Department that last year they handled that like pros.
He and Mrs. Claus and their good friends and alter egos Richard and Lori Eskew have been keeping busy with fundraisers and tree lighting events.
I want a dump truck.
Plus, next week, the Oildale Christmas Parade. 1,700 years is a long time to be on the job, but Mr. and Mrs. Claus are still having a blast. There's been some turnover at the North Pole, however.
Some of our elves have aged out on us.
Is it 200 years old?
I think, it's about 200 years old, and they age out.
They'll be fully and competently staffed for the big one Thursday, when, as usual, they'll be taking up the honorary rear in the Bakersfield Parade. Santa's message: bundle up, relax, and have fun.
Ho, ho, ho!
That is a professional ho, ho, ho. In Bakersfield, Robert Price, 17 News.